Steve from 94.1 The Rock and Brent here as we get warmed up for the concert tonight, featuring Adelita's Way and Downplay, and of course Puddle of Mud headlining the show, and we actually have the chance here to visit with the guys from Puddle of Mud. How's it going, guys?
Woo! Fantastic day.
We've got Wes and Paul in studio with us. Wes, of course, your vocals and guitar, right? And
Yes, sir.
Paul, are you the other guitarist?
I'm the skin flute player.
Yeah, there we go. That's what the flute. I almost overlooked it.
Jethro Tull represents.
And we do a couple ska covers that require the butt trumpet.
The butt trumpet.
But other than that, I play guitar.
I never heard that one.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
It must be a new piece to the band then.
Yeah.
So you guys just got done doing Rock on the Range down in Oklahoma, big show down that way, right? Was it Oklahoma?
If somebody shows up at the show tonight with a trumpet and can make it actually work with their sphincter, I'll give them $500 cash.
You heard it here first.
That's right, $500 cash to the first butt trumpet player tonight. Paul's gonna be learning.
I guess we don't
He's
really
gonna
gotta
be
worry about the
practicing.
skin flute players. They'll already be there.
Everybody can do that. That's
awesome.
easy.
Except me. Thank you. I'm out.
All right, so we're again visiting with the guys from Puddle of Mud here, getting ready for the show tonight at the Ram Coda. What have you guys been up to? Touring nonstop, basically?
I'm gonna call my wife's poon the Ram Coda from now on.
See? I told you right before the interview.
I'm gonna be like, yo, baby, you got that Ram Coda thing rolling right now? Because I'm ready to rock it.
See? I told you. You said, Wes, be yourself. I went, don't say that.
See, it's a good thing I didn't tell you my last name's, my radio name's Rusty Rocket, too, so I suppose...
That could get a little shaky there.
Oh,
That's like
goodness.
macaroni.
Oh, goodness.
So, you guys are been doing a lot of live shows. You tour in Volume 4, Songs in the Key of Love and Hate, Stone, the current single.
Yeah.
Not a lot to know about that song, I guess.
Not really.
That's pretty self-explanatory.
Hate work and get high.
We can always backtrack a little further, I guess. Well, what about the spaceship? Interesting
Spaceship.
story behind that, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's about taking trying to get a chick naked.
Just as interesting as we
And
expected.
if you're stoned enough, you can take her on your spaceship that really doesn't exist. But maybe we'll show up soon because the aliens are supposed to be coming or something like that.
And we'll drink Kool-Aid.
We did a caption
With
this.
vodka.
We did a caption this photo
Kettle
contest one time. Let the listeners kind of choose what the caption should be, and it was a photo of Brent and I introducing some bands on stage. And I'm kind of pointing off to the distance, and somebody's comment was actually, "Look, Puddle of Mud spaceship is showing up finally."
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
I didn't see that, dude.
So, what do you got for him, Brent? You guys been touring nonstop?
Yeah,
What's on the horizon?
we just did Rock on the Range. That's awesome. That's like the biggest thing we have in America. It was rad. There's so many people
Are we
there.
live right now?
No.
No.
Oh, because I went down as the dude that said fuck a lot. Like,
Yeah, we made Spin Magazine's top 10 moments of Rock on the Range, and it was for the most uses of the F word.
yeah.
Yeah, I had people ask me, "This is an all-ages show, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, as long as your kids can handle adult language, it's up to you, man. From that point on."
Yeah, I read the Bible, dude. It didn't say anything about the F word in there, dude.
There you go.
It didn't.
Cover to cover, you read it?
No, I did, yeah, man. I've read, sheesh, I'm still reading it, man. There's different versions, but yeah.
Of course.
So,
Anyway, yeah.
where'd you guys come from? How'd you guys come about way to Aberdeen?
Well,
Where were we? Oh, we actually
Milwaukee last night.
Yeah, we left Rock on the Range and drove to Milwaukee and stayed in Milwaukee. Well, stayed there for a few hours so our bus driver could sleep. And then we left last night at like 12:30 in the morning from there and
700 miles.
came here. Yeah, it was quite a
Yeah.
long drive. So we split it up in the middle there so our driver could sleep. But yeah, straight from Rock on the Range, man.
And you can't poop on the bus, so you
Oh,
gotta just
Is
hold
that
it.
one of the rules? That stand up in the bus, sit down, the truck stops?
No, you can bag it.
Okay, all right, and
You
chuck
get a
it.
trash bag.
Chuck it.
kinda-
Chuck it, yep.
Yeah, then you chuck it. Bag it and chuck it.
Call that a hot route. Run a hot route!
I
Run a hot route!
Bag it, chuck it, motherfuck it.
Very cool.
Yeah!
I just saw
Don't,
you.
anybody steals that from me, man, seriously, I'm coming to give you a hug.
I just saw you guys live a couple months ago up in
Shut up.
Fargo, one of our our kind of outlet stations for going to concerts and stuff. As far as we don't get a lot here at Aberdeen, so it's a great chance to see you. A lot of people here might not have had the chance to see you before. What can they expect from the live show other than the use of the F-bomb?
I remember that day. I think it was like -7,
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
chilly one.
God.
which like to me doesn't register. I'm from Florida, so that was like, I'm like, how can you be negative in temperatures? That's crazy. Crazy talk. No, what can you expect? You'll hear all the hits that luckily fine young gentlemen like yourselves play on your radio station, and people dig, and you know, you'll hear a few songs from every record and a few songs from the new record, and you know, maybe a cover or two thrown in there just for fun, and you know, hopefully a higher energy, sweaty show with lots of adult language and adult beverages.
Aberdonians.
Yes.
That's what the bartender said.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
The
very well done.
Aberdonians.
Aberdonians, South Dakotans, however you want to say it.
South Dakotans.
South Dakotans, eh?
Dig it. Dig it.
I'm like, hey baby, how's your South Dakotan doing? Bring it. Whip out the gutted rabbit.
And your
get your
ram
gear off.
coda.
And your ram.
And your Ram Coda, baby. I guess the Ram Coda would be from the back, and then the South Dakotan would be from the front. Yeah.
All right.
And we took a wrong turn on Silly Street. And it's a one-way street. No way back.
Oh my God. We've done these interviews so many times, so it's like, we're crazy.
You've had some trouble with interviews too, didn't you? Get injured at one earlier this year?
Yeah, I broke my foot. Yep. Drinking coffee.
Drinking coffee.
Yep, it was pretty
Yeah,
fun.
that was the funny thing is, he broke his foot, and I woke up the next day puking like terribly because I literally had food poisoning, and everybody knows us, and they're like, oh God, really? Again, you guys went out, got hammered, and fell down, and now you're puking. I'm like, seriously, we were sober. We were completely sober. I promise you, we were completely sober, and he literally just stood up, and I just tripped over his chair and fell down, and I was laughing, and our tour manager was like, I think I heard a crack. and then like an hour later, we did actually go to the bar, and at that point, his ankle just swelled up to like.
The fifth metatarsal was completely snapped in half, and then I had to go to the doctor and the next day in New York. And it's okay, man. I would recommend not breaking your feet or twisting your ankles because it sucks because you kind of need them. That's all I got to say about it.
But he was a trooper. He performed with one of those big boots on your foot live for a few shows. That was pretty funny.
That was terrible.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the questions we like to ask everyone we interview is, what did you guys listen to growing up?
I listen to everything, man. You know, anything and everything. You know, nothing, you know, zoned in on one thing. You know, just some big barrage of different material from different artists.
I was big Pantera, Metallica, Guns, and obviously the whole grunge scene. You know, in our age group, that was pretty much couldn't escape that. And you know, so you know all the greats: Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains. But probably my top two are Guns and Pantera for sure.
Okay. Yeah. You feel like you can pull a lot from what you've seen them do as far as live shows, or what you've pulled from their music into your own show, I suppose.
I think everybody kind of snags on everybody else's kind of, you know, entertainment type things that you do on stage. And, you know, I've been snagging Paul's moves. He kind of does a workout thing where he's got lunging now. That's what my wife said anyway.
Lunges. Apparently I do lunges on stage.
Yeah, that's what Jess said.
Yeah?
Yeah. She said you were lunging. Like you have a workout program while you're on stage.
So people can.
Unless you're trying to unless there's some kind of weird elf underneath that you're trying to give you a blowj.
No, it's butt exercises while on stage.
They can take notes, and people will be able to tone their buttocks when they get home.
Yeah. You know, it's the rock and roll workout plan.
And
I think that would actually work. Can I get in on that?